What's going on, Point Park fans? Welcome to Point Park Esports.
Today we've got Valorant from here at Point Park.
Yes, sir. My name is Nighthawk, and I'm here with a special guest, aka the caster,
Android 28 or Lynette Levine.
Absolutely. We got Valorant in this nice weather we're having. It's about 60 degrees outside. I went outside to play some chess and came in here and was like, yeah, I got to cast for Valorant. So, Point Park University is taking on CLEARY University. Both teams are 2-3 in the division, getting close to almost playoffs.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
And then CLEARY coming from Michigan, they played a doubleheader last week, I believe.
Yeah, they played a doubleheader. That would be against Florida International and Wayne State. They beat Wayne State in a really nice nail-biter 2-1, and then they lost to Florida International 2-0. Florida International is a pretty good team, I heard. And then Point Park, they ended up playing against DeSales, I believe. How was that match?
Yeah, they ended up losing that match. I believe it was 0-2.
Yeah, 2-0, unfortunately. But, you know, it's okay to take a loss right there. There's still chances for our Point Park Valorant team to make the playoffs. If they win out here and then they win the next game, they're pretty much locked and loaded.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they win this game. I want to see them make playoffs this year.
Absolutely. This is against East 3 divisional teammates, and I'm excited for this matchup, especially considering we saw what CLEARY can do. CLEARY has their own Twitch as well, so if you are a CLEARY fan, you can go watch their stream on CLEARY University Esports.
Or you can stay here and enjoy the game with us.
Yeah, you can enjoy our game, our casting, our gameplay, because we do it better. Anyways. So moving on, let's talk about the lineups for today. The lineups, my friends. Creep.
One of the OGs of the team.
Oh yeah, Creep the OG. We have Muzzle Yeti, the rookie, Daystar,
The other rookie.
and then we have Ari Cass and Clark.
Now, Clark and Creep, probably the two most iconic players here on this team. Been here for a long time, and I want to see them show out tonight.
I do want to see them show out tonight. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be seeing Creep live because he is unfortunately sick. However, he will be playing on his own Wi-Fi at home. So,
which means if he doesn't go insane, we have an excuse.
yeah, we definitely have an excuse there. Let's talk about Creep, though. Creep has had a electrifying year this year. 198 kills, 67 assists, 1.43 KD. Call me dangerous, but that man is crazy.
And a few weeks ago, he broke the record for most kills in a game, I believe, right?
Absolutely. He's now a 4-time Point Park record holder for Valorant. He is absolutely insane. A Diamond 2 player who plays controller like Brim, and he also plays Astra. He is very good on this Point Park Valorant team.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Arguably their best player.
Arguably. But however, there is that runner-up with Ari Cass. Ari Cass, the one and done machine, the Sentinel bully who plays Cypher and KJ and is Diamond 3. 157 kills this season with 41 assists and a 1.12 KD. I mean, you can't get anything better than that from your Sentinel.
We see him here today. Now, she's been playing a lot of Cypher recently.
And she's giving us that look like, oh, they caught me on camera. And speaking of catching people on camera, we should talk about the rookie this season that has been exploding throughout the entire rookie neighborhood of all our games. Muzzle Yeti, 40, 121 kills, 38 assists, 0.8 KD, but this man is crazy with Reyna.
A Resonant Reyna one trick. Honestly, I'm hoping to see him expand out, but he's been doing pretty solid on that Reyna pick.
I did hear that he actually is expanding today. We will be seeing him play for the first time in his rookie career, Phoenix, the Duelist.
Watch him pick Reyna.
I would laugh. Anyways, those players have been absolutely phenomenal lately. They have been explosive, 100 kills apiece for each of them. And speaking of which, we should talk about the player who, you know, was a player last semester, but now is the coach. And let's talk about To the Moon and Back, aka Mona, who's been sitting next to coach telling the entire team what to do at the very end of the day. She is the reason why this team has at least 2 wins.
Yeah, one of the older players here now taking lesser player position this semester, stepping into the coach role, stepping up for the team.
Yeah, and today I thought she was actually going to get a little bit of playing time today. However, there was a little bit of mix-up in the roster situation, but we're still going to see our original lineup.
we did just see him get here last minute. Daystar, he was supposed to be out today, able to get back. So he's going to be playing today, I believe. One of the other new players, this is his first semester here. Not semester, first year, second semester. He has been playing a lot of Initiator, so much Breach.
Yeah, so much Breach, so much Gecko, and has been explosive as the Initiator role. Has been very aggressive on the plays, has been side by side with Yeti and Creep, has been really aggressive. But you know who has been aggressive, and we need to talk about his aggression first off. The freaking wild card that we have here. Clark.
Yeah.
Clark, the wild card. 132 kills and 164 assists. You can't get anything better than your duelist. This man has been playing Raze and Jet non-stop for this team and has been just... you can even tell, he just ran across the room. He used his jet dash to leave.
And I don't think we'll be seeing it this week, but next week we might even see him on Waylay, now that she's going to be legal next week, I believe.
I would love to see him on Waylay. He's a one-time Point Park record holder for assists all time, and he's Ascendant 1 here at our program. He's been absolutely aggressive throughout the season, has been completely trying to get his entire mental straight. He's been trying to get his entire rank system back up, and he's done it. This man has done it. Speaking of doing things, Point Park's favorite map this year is Haven. 19% pick rate with a 33% win rate.
Makes a lot of sense looking at the picks they typically play. They're all pretty solid on that map, especially the Killjoy or Cypher from Ari. Both of them very viable on Haven, and I expect we'll see a lot more Killjoy soon now that Tejo's missiles have been changed to less so hard counter her.
Oh yeah, Tejo has been like Tejo, and then you have Waylay. Those both have been just completely breaking the game, in my opinion.
I think Waylay isn't as overpowered, but people are going to need to take some time, learn how to play against her, because currently, if she just jumps over you and then lands behind you, no one knows how to react to it.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Especially considering how slow sensitivity people like to use, especially considering you have to get precise headshot accuracy.
Yeah, and even if you do turn around, if she's playing well, her teammates will be right behind her.
My worst thing to have is a Waylay with a Spectre. Ew, it's disgusting. Or Waylay with a shotgun. A Judge is disgusting.
It is. And also Tejo, we finally saw some changes to his utility so it doesn't completely destroy everything in Killjoy's kit.
Oh my goodness.
Because he was single-handedly locking her out of the meta.
Yeah, no, she basically was just getting kicked out of the meta. But I'm glad that Tejo has been properly fixed. And we're going to see a lot of Killjoy tonight. Maybe some Tejo. Hopefully some Waylay.
I don't know if Waylay is going to be legal yet, as I believe she only came out last week.
Yeah.
So I think it might be one more week till she's legal, but I'm not 100% on that.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of Waylay unranked. So,
well, she's legal in rank, but I'm not sure if this, competitive play allows her yet.
Absolutely.
For example,
I understand what you're talking about.
With League, Mel was banned for the first 2 weeks when she released.
Speaking of maps, last week we witnessed CLEARY University take on both teams, Wayne State, and they played at Florida International. They played against Florida International with Pearl and Fracture, so maybe we'll see a little bit of Pearl and Fracture today. However, we also got to see them play against Wayne State, where they played a bunch of maps like Bind, Abyss. I think they played Pearl again, so we might see Pearl today.
Is Bind in the current rotation?
Bind and Abyss have been kicked out of the rotation, and Icebox and Ascent have been added.
Yep, we did see the new Ascent changes. You can't spray through that wall on B anymore.
No, you cannot.
Is a massive change. Makes it so Sova isn't quite as necessary on that map. And then finally Abyss is out of the rotation. I know a lot of people have been really upset about that map. I'm expecting to see it come back with some changes.
Unlike me, it's my favorite map. But other than Icebox, Icebox is a close second. I love Icebox.
My hot take, my personal favorite maps, Pearl, Fracture.
Those are good maps. I love Fracture because of how like how many places you can actually go into the site, and then like how easy it is for the defenders to rotate throughout sites and stuff. So it is really pretty. It's pretty balanced between attackers and defenders.
And it opens up so many potential uses for some of my favorite agents like Raze and Breach. So much to do with them on that map.
And I like Pearl as well. I love playing Astra and Pearl. I love playing Astra and Abyss. So Pearl is a really fun, especially those long angles that you can get through B main, and then you basically can just shut down A with KJ. But it's fun when you battle it out through the middle when you have like a Reyna and a Fade going through the middle at the same time, and it's just like, oh, it's disgusting.
Or my personal favorite, when you just book it down B long as Neon and take the duel with whoever's holding it.
Yeah, nah. We saw something like that. What was it? On Ascent? Was it the Neon from DeSales?
I believe so. We also saw just a lot of Neon gameplay in recent weeks.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Neon gameplay. But DeSales have a really nice Neon player. He like, uses the shotgun a lot and just rushes down each site and just blows everyone up.
I remember that game. I don't remember his username, but I remember he was basically just... It was a 1v1 between him and Creep the whole game.
Yeah. And unfortunately, our Point Park Pioneers was not successful to win that. However, it was fun to watch.
And they set the kill record that game. So
oh, yeah, and they set the kill record that game. That was awesome.
Just so unfortunate to set a record on a loss.
Right? I mean, unfortunate for our team here. But I'm excited to get the maps ready. I want to know what maps we're going to see. I hope to see Fracture because Point Park has been playing a lot of Fracture lately. They've been very dominant on it. I'd love to see maybe some Pearl. Pearl would be nice. I'd love to see some of the new maps coming back. Like Ascent would be fun. Icebox would be fun. We're probably going to see Haven for the Decider. Point Park loves putting Haven as the Decider or Icebox, one of the two.
Or they have talked about Pearl on the Decider quite a lot.
Yes, Pearl on the Decider has been up there. Point Park hates Lotus.
So do I. Lotus is my least favorite map.
Lotus is hated by most of Point Park, I swear.
It is so attacker-sided, and also, it just feels so much worse to play than Haven.
I also hate Split. Split's just boring.
I like Split if I'm on Raze. That is the only thing that makes that map fun for me.
Fair enough. And it looks like we're getting some funny comedy as we get to... Oh, Creep's here! Oh my goodness! Wait, no, that's a picture. Okay, Creep isn't here. That's just a picture. I was going to say, his hair looks different. When did he do that?
Is that Creep?
Yeah, that is Creep. That's old Creep when he used to have the hair.
I didn't even recognize him. This is my first year at Point Park. I wasn't here for that. Looked like a completely different person.
I don't know. Ari just made a face, so I think you and her are thinking the same thing. Like, oh, that used to be Creep. But that's funny. Yeah, that used to be Creep. Creep. Oh, I mean... Look at that. Look at that specimen.
I recognize the necklace. That
is your Point Park kill leader. Right there. Wait. Is this the picture that has the arm sleeve? Hold on. Does it have the arm sleeve? Look down a bit. No, it doesn't have the arm sleeve. Unfortunate. He used to have an arm sleeve that it was like a flower arm sleeve that was white with pink flowers, and he used to play it all the time. The reason why he used to play it all the time is because he hated the mouse pad. He hated having his hand, his arm rest on that mouse pad, and he said it was uncomfortable, so he put an arm sleeve over it, and it was fine.
Like a basketball sleeve type thing?
Yes.
Because now he has a tattoo sleeve with the same thing.
Yeah, he has a tattoo sleeve with the same thing, and now he doesn't complain about the mat. So. I think if you complain about the mat, your mouse pad, you might as well just go get a tattoo.
The solution is spending hundreds of dollars on a really cool tattoo.
Right? Speaking of tattoos, my uncle owns a tattoo shop. Did you know that?
You've told me before, as I believe we were talking about how I'm trying to become a tattoo artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my uncle owns a tattoo shop over in Harmer, which is awesome. I went to his tattoo shop yesterday, So, and that was fun. I didn't get a
Nice.
tattoo though.
I love tattoos. I want to get more so badly.
And hopefully, and it looks like we might be playing on Ascent. I don't understand. What's the maps? What's the maps? What are we looking at here?
It might also be because Ascent is just the default map, but it does look like Ascent is going to be the first map pick.
Oh my goodness, Ascent. Cleary has not played Ascent so far that I've seen.
It did just get the new changes, which might be why.
Yeah, so we will see the new forms of Ascent. No one has played on this map between Point Park and Cleary, so this is going to be interesting.
You just saw it in the background. They still have the photo of Creep up on the TV.
Why do they still have the photo?
But yeah, we're going to be getting Point Park's map pick soon.
It looks like a memorial for Creep. It looks like honorable mention Creep.
But I'm expecting to see maybe Haven, Fracture.
I don't want to see this, please. Stop.
But yeah, I'm not sure what Point Park is going to go for this map.
So I'm pretty sure the way things that Point Park likes to do, I definitely will see Creep play Brim. Definitely see a Breach. We'll see a Breach, probably from Daystar.
Daystar has played Breach, I believe, every single series this year so far.
I definitely think that we'll see Clark play Jet.
Well, yeah, Jet and Raze are just his typical picks, and I think that won't change until Waylay's legal.
And then it's between Cypher and KJ. I'm really thinking Cypher.
Well, that one is super map dependent too.
Yeah.
Like on Split, you need a Cypher, but on something like Haven, either of them works fine.
Yeah, like I think Cypher or KJ works on Ascent perfectly fine, right? I mean, you could put KJ on B site.
Personally, I prefer the KJ hold on B just because there's so many strong turret spots.
Yeah.
But Cypher can work really well too.
And then if Yeti is actually playing the Phoenix, maybe we'll see the Phoenix here.
I would not be surprised if he said that just to go back to Reyna. But we do see Point Park is picking Icebox here.
He didn't say that actually. Mona said that.
Well, Mona's the coach.
Mona said that he was going to play Phoenix.
She does get to make the pick. She is the coach. But Point Park is picking Icebox here.
Oh, yes. Icebox. This map, I swear, last semester when this map was played, they won out everything.
It is such a good map, personally. I love it. I'm willing to bet we'll see Clark on Jet on that map. I don't think that's going to change at all.
Oh, heck no.
So many vertical angles to play.
Oh, yeah, no. Clark on the Jet, especially considering if you've ever watched the clips, one of the highest clips that we have ever posted is Clark getting an ace on Icebox with Jet. It was awesome. And it looks like Haven, so I was right.
Yeah, some of the OG maps, not a single post-launch map in this pick.
I love this. This is a really good, like, 3-map slot. I love this. This is going to be an absolute banger tonight.
I'm excited. Also, on the topic of OG maps, has Haven ever seen any changes?
No.
It is the only map, I'm pretty sure, other than maybe Bind, to not be changed.
Wait, no, I think Haven did get changed. On C, that box, like the top platform that's in the corner, I think that got changed in a way.
I'm gonna be so for real. I do not remember anything. It feels the exact same as it always has.
Gotcha. I think C got changed on Haven. I'm pretty sure of it, but I'm not 100% sure.
If it is, that leaves Bind as the only one unchanged.
So going by what Cleary has picked in recent maps, because they've played Fracture and Pearl before, I'm pretty sure we're going to see either a double duelist comp or a double initiator comp.
Double Initiator is really strong in the current meta, especially since it allows you to run both someone like a Fade or a Sova, along with someone like Teho. for intel and really strong utility.
We're probably going to see on the CLEARY side of things either an Omen or a Brim. Definitely a Cypher or KJ. That's definitely in the meta mix right now for Sentinels.
No other Sentinels are really seeing any play at the moment.
And then it's the combination of duelists between Reyna, Yoru, and Raze. So maybe we'll see Yoru spawn again.
Point Park has struggled against Yoru players in the past, especially with that ultimate.
And then definitely seeing a mixture of initiators like Breach, Tejo, and Silva. So I'm very excited to see what the comp's going to look like.
Yeah, and in the current meta, Initiator is the role you do have the most freedom on, as pretty much every Initiator is viable currently, which is really satisfying compared to some of these other roles. For example, only really KJ, Cypher being played. You see a good mix of duelists, but you still see a few who are basically unpicked. Yoru is a very rare pick.
Yeah.
So is Reyna. But yeah, I love seeing the diversity in the Initiator pool at the moment.
All right, and hopefully we're going to get to the game here soon. But we should talk about something very important that Point Park is very proud to be sponsored by, and that is Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull gives you wings. It's my favorite energy drink. Shout out to Red Bull for the sponsorship.
Absolutely. Also, we need a refill. We need a refill in our containers. Our Red Bull canister is almost empty.
We just go through so much Red Bull here. Everybody drinks it during the games. Everyone drinks it when we're just hanging out.
Yeah. But another thing that I'd like to bring up is that Point Park Esports is coming to a close here soon as the semester is coming to an end, and we are also looking for new recruits. We would like to get new players for Valorant League and Rocket League. Doesn't matter what your rank is as long as you talk to Coach. He would love to accept you into our program, get you a scholarship, and get you ready for the big ride between the 4 years that you'll be here with us. We're also looking for graphic designers for our graphics. We're looking for directors, casters like us, and of course, a bunch of other things like media observers. Media observers is something that we really need.
If you just have any interest in esports, might as well come check us out.
Absolutely. That's the coach right there. That's Coach Chris Gall. If you want to email him at Seagull, CGAUL. No, is it? Yeah, CGAUL at pointpark.edu. I was right the first time. I was almost getting corrected by my director. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, that's Chris Gall. He's been in the program for as long as it's been alive, which is 5 years.
He's the one who makes it all function.
And he has only taken the Valorant team to a playoff run once.
But we might see them make it here. Just if they can clutch out some wins in these last games, I have confidence in them.
Speaking of playoffs, I'd love to give a shout out to our Rocket League Gold team, who has completely clinched the playoffs for the second time in a row. Congratulations to our Gold team, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for the playoffs.
Yeah, they've been absolutely dominant this season. Just insane performance, especially with the new players who are joining.
Best team in E6, that's what I'm talking about. And of course, we're hoping that Point Park Valorant actually gets a win here, because this would be the second team to make playoffs in Point Park. This year.
Yeah, and it would be so great to see multiple of the teams make it to playoffs.
It really sucked, especially for our Point Park team. Our Point Park esports team, to see only Rocket League make it to playoffs, and the other teams didn't really win last semester. So, but now to really see the other teams win a lot of games, like League winning one, Rocket League Green has won at least one. Valorant has won two of them. So maybe we're gonna see a third.
Yeah, and it's just so nice to see the improvement in these teams just over one semester.
Absolutely. So, the game should be starting here soon. We're going to get into Ascent. I love the new things that they've done with Ascent, especially with, like, what was it, the A-wall? The A-wall, they made, like, a metal sheet. You can't shoot through it with
Oh, yeah, the wall on B.
is it B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just because that wall alone basically forced you to bring Sova or just never go B.
Yeah, and now you're not forced to bring Sova all the time. I still bring Sova, though, because I like the arrow placement that you could do with the window.
The lineups on that map are still so good. Sova's still a top tier pick, just now not quite a must pick, leaving room for some other characters like KO to be brought back into the meta on Ascent.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a Sova, especially on the CLEARY side of the team. I don't think that we'll see a Sova on our side of the team unless Daystar is going to mix it up.
They should have me teach him some Sova lineups.
Absolutely. I mean, you are the downright best Sova player we got.
I'm also the only one we have.
Yeah, you're right. Anyways, moving on.
But yeah, we are going to be getting into the picks here, and it looks like I was right about KO.
Oh, whoa. Nah.
We'll see, but KO is a very strong pick on this map. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, although Sova is also still just such a strong pick.
We're seeing some interesting picks here. Is Daystar going to go smokes?
I'm not sure what Daystar is going to play here. We do see that Yoru hover. We were talking about that. It does look like they swapped. Daystar might be going Sova here.
Oh, interesting. Definitely changing it up. So we'll see the Sova, the Asher, the Jet, Phoenix, and KJ, along with KJ, Omen, the Yoru that I was talking about. Exilios is one of the best players over here on CLEARY. Then Community, who has been their second fragger, playing Sova. He played very well on the Sova last week, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to play very well this week. And then I'm pretty sure Padua is going to either be playing Jet or Reyna.
And we do see Yeti on something other than the Reyna. Like we were talking about, he goes Phoenix here.
Yay, blinds. Yay, we got blinds now.
I mean, Reyna does have her Leers, but they are the worst blind in the entire game. You can shoot them, you can walk past them. Half the time, you just look slightly to the left.
See, I like making a mental note about comps, right? I look for a entry frag duelist, and then you're looking on each team. You got Clark. Clark's got you got the entry frag duelist. Yoru, who can be an entry frag duelist if you use him right. So, checks off for both teams.
And worth noting, Omen is able to fill the entry role if you use his teleport as a pseudo jet dash.
Then I look for 1 to 2 stuns. We got, of course, Phoenix on the left side with the stun, of course, and then on the right side we have the stuns like Omen, Reyna, Yoru.
Blinds.
They have like 3. Yeah, the blinds, the stuns.
Yeah, you have Astro with the stuns, and then Point Park is actually going to have an insane post plant here, as they have 2 mollies, a pole, 2 shock darts, a Sova ult. If they get a plant down on offense, it should be really hard to contest, but they are going to be starting off on defense here.
And I'm pretty sure that the CLEARY University actually only has like one more molly, so they are definitely not a clear plant type. But we know for a fact that CLEARY University on attack, when they're playing pistol round, they're very aggressive. They're going to have a lurker. It's probably going to be that Yoru, who likes to lurk a lot.
If you look here, that's exactly what he's doing. He's solo in a B main. He does get spotted and gets the pick on Yeti to start off the round.
That's a big pick for Exilios. Community gets Clark. That's a double headshot, and both Dolus down.
remaining.
Community gets Daystar, and Super Duck gets Creep.
A double kill for Community to start the game off. And already Ari in a 1v5. If they want to win this, Ari's going to have to ace first round.
Ace first round. Nice pick. Ari Cast gets Exilios. That's the big player that you want to get rid of firsthand. And Super Duck is the diff. That's the KJ diff of Super Duck.
Yeah, that was a clean headshot onto the Yoru, but just not quite able to do it when you're down that many people.
And yet again, we see the aggressive pistol round of CLEARY, as I said at the beginning of the round, they love playing aggressive on the pistol rounds, and they play very passive when they play defensively.
If you look here, it looks like Zelios is going to be buying a round 2 Phantom.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good thing to bring up. When round 2 starts, prepare for a few Vandal Phantom buys from the Duelist. They love to put Yoru on the Phantom because Yoru is their best player, so they know he can hit the shots.
They just have to be so careful, especially since Creep did buy a shorty here. They have to be so scared of just getting picked off in these close range corners.
If only Omen and Ari knew exactly where each other were. Oh, and I think Omen's gonna get spotted.
Oh, but ducks the final bullet, able to take out Ari on 1 health. Zelios headshots Creep.
That's not good. It's now a 3v5 situation, and Community is going to get on site. They're going to be able to plant the spike as soon as possible. SSL and Rocket L is able to get the kill, gets a double kill with the Spectre. Triple kill.
Kills this round. Insane, because look at his health bar. Non-existent on like 1 health. 3 health actually with shield. Oh, and Zelios steals his 4K.
Zelios is able to steal the 4K, and that is a back-to-back round win for CLEARY University.
Which is to be expected. You're supposed to win your buy-up, but Point Park is going to be on a buy against the bonus. This is their chance to not let them run away with the half.
Oh, of course. So, third round, they tend to give up a little bit of momentum here. We do see CLEARY last week. They played against Florida International, and they gave up a lot of momentum. So hopefully, maybe this will be good for Point Park as they are on the momentum switch.
But we'll see. It does look like CLEARY is going for a mid and B split here. 3 members stacked up in B main, the other 2 holding mid, but they are getting flanked by Yeti.
So maybe we're going to see some util. Ooh.
Yeti catches Zelios after he TP'd. That's a big pick, but SSL is going to take Daystar out. Clark with the lurk
Spike
into
down,
spawn, finds the spike, taking out Community, giving spike to Point Park. Both duelists in spawn.
That is perfect for Point Park. Both are duelists in the back spawn with the spike. This is going to be in trouble for CLEARY. This is what I was talking about. They give up the momentum too quick.
But look at this lurk from Omen in heaven on A. Might be able to catch Creep off guard.
Oh, that's going to be unfortunate if they can. We saw the eye from Reyna. Couldn't get a pick there.
They do grab Spike. They are pushing up B main, but KJ hears them. The turret gets broken. She's holding the angle. We'll see if she can make something happen as she stalls for the rest of her team.
Nice smoke from Astra there.
And Astra gets caught by that lurk from the Omen. Was such a good lurk. Ari catches the Reyna as it pushes onto site. And now it's going to be 2v2 here. Both players, 4 Point Park split up, but Yeti finds Super Duck.
Absolutely brilliant picks from Muzzled Yeti. He has the spike now. Yeti pinched in that box. Omen picks up the spike, and it's not going to be enough time.
But they do find the pick onto Ari, unfortunately. They do lose the round, but they did get a good amount of kills, which kind of breaks Point Park's economy.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good economy run for Point Park. However, they did get that round win, and that is the momentum switch that Point Park needs right there.
The issue is now they only have 1 rifle in play against 5 Vandals.
And that rifle in play is actually the top frag.
Yeti had some good picks there, played it really well. They played so aggressive that Clark is pushing up but gets forced back by the Omen Paranoia.
They love to play aggressive. Here's the 4th round. We are seeing a lot of aggression from this onto this B site. This B site has gotten a lot of aggression from CLEARY. They just want to get on a B site, and it looks like they're going to be able to, as SSL and Killjoy are able to get on a site. Here's the eye. Oh, Some shots are being shot through the bottom. Here comes smokes from Jet.
They spot one, but do they know Creep is there? Yes, and they take him out with a clean headshot. Clark alone in Boathouse is going to be taken down by Community.
And that's unfortunate. Oh, nice shot by Daystar. SSL is dead in his tracks. Xilios on the flank, though, was able to kill Muzzled Yeti.
And takes out Ari with the spray. Daystar alone with only a deagle, not able to find another.
And that is a 3K for the Xilios Yoru. I'm telling you, this Yoru player is extremely good. You gotta watch out for his lurking ability. His lurking ability is too overpowered.
It's not what you typically expect to see from a Yoru, but it's working really well. And SSL also with a great first half so far. 6 kills on the board already. 3 ults on the board for CLEARY.
Now, how is he so good at both games? SSL and Rocket League, and then also, like, what, Diamond in Valorant? Really?
We do see the Yoru ult come out, and they're doing the average Jonas combo with Yoru just runs him down, and they Sova ult off it. They find Yeti. Creep does take out Reyna, but Community able to find Clark.
And that is unfortunate. It looks like it's going to be another site clear for CLEARY. Nice! Oh, Ari Cass with the Spectre. My personal favorite.
Just a great corner to play, but Xilios is able to take out Daystar, who is trying to flank. Ari gets spotted by the drone and taken out by Xilios shortly after. And Creep, Xilios with another 3K.
That Xilios, dude, that Yoru is just insane. I don't know what Point Park can do, especially with the way that Xilios is already playing in this first half. It is already 1-4. They've already taken 4 out of 5 rounds, but it should be able should be a buy. No, not a buy round, but a wait, like a save. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. The word, the save for Point Park here. This is going to be insane.
What Point Park needs to do is just play off utility, as they're getting just taken out by all this utility. But 1-for-1 trade here so far. Yeti finds a nice headshot onto Padua.
Nice headshot from Muzzled Yeti, but Creep falls flat on his face.
They do spot Ari trying to lurk into the smoke. Wasn't able to get the timing. Yeti with the deagle sitting in market. Looks like CLEARY might be backing off. The Omen ult comes out, goes to A.
And that's not going to be a good sign for Point Park, especially if he has Spike.
He does barely miss seeing Daystar, but they've both just barely missed each other multiple times here. But SSL gotta do something quick, or he's gonna run into a large number of players.
Yeah, SSL, this is not gonna be a good idea. Oh, when he gets absolutely head tapped by Muzzled Yeti, that's his second kill this round. Can he go for a third?
I think he overstayed, but he did have the gun advantage, so maybe he thought he could make it happen. But we do see the Killjoy ult come out from CLEARY. 4v3, Point Park should have been able to get some guns here.
Yeah, hopefully they should be able to get some guns. It's a 4v3 situation. They need to push on site as soon as possible. Here comes the Astra ult, the walling off of the middle there. Oh, but Yoru knew exactly where Muzzled Yeti was and gets picked off with the Phantom.
Oh my god, and Ari just spraying through the blind. Not quite able to find Xilios as Super Duck swings to save their life, and Xilios takes out Daystar, who was trying to get the trade. And another 3K. That's 3 threes.
That's 3-3. I mean, he's like Stephen Curry. I don't know what you can do. That man just, you put a hand up, he's splashing in your face. 1-5.
Back to the image of Creep.
And we're back to the image of Creep as we go to a Point Park timeout. That is very needed, especially considering we have seen an aggressive start from CLEARY University with back-to-back triple kills from this Yoru.
Yeah, this Yoru is playing so dominantly so far, just tearing apart this team.
They need to be careful of the lurking ability of Yoru, because Yoru is able to just lurk and able to get those picks. They need to be careful. They need to stop pushing up into site and have them push into them. They need to sit back in site, relax, be passive. They're playing aggressive, so you gotta play passive.
I think what they need to do is just play off utility better. We were talking about it before. There's been so many times where they've died because they dry swing something.
Absolutely. Or Jet's just sitting in the corner and he gets, you know, Omen flashed and now he can't see, and then, you know, KJ or someone just switches him over the corner.
There's just a clear difference in the usage of abilities so far, which hopefully they've addressed in this timeout.
Hopefully they have addressed it in the timeout. We've definitely seen a very dominant gameplay from Muzzle Yeti so far, but it's not as dominant as Exilios.
Yeah, Yeti having a pretty good game, finally seeing him seem to, like, pop out, but just Zelios playing so dominantly.
And it looks like the CLEARY's trying to go B again.
Zelios finds the first blood on Clark, though, who was pushed up in a main on the other side of the map. Yoru just with the quick rotates. Creep gets a nice headshot. Zelos finds a second one, on pace to get his 4th 3K.
4th 3Ks, I can't even. And here, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I think Creep knows exactly where Exilios is going. Creep has made his way over to the top, but do they know that they're in tree?
It looks like he might just barely miss them. He is going to hear the plant going down. We'll see what Point Park does. Zelios is lurking, though. Finds another 3K.
Muzzled Yeti falls to Exilios. And now it's a 4v2. Point Park is in trouble. Exilios finds a 4K. Can he find the ace?
Ari didn't... Oh, my God. And Creep swings with the knife out. But Ari didn't realize where Yeti died from, because they thought they died from tree when they died from spawn.
Padua was able to get the final kill there for CLEARY.
Stealing the ace.
And it's now a 1/6 differential. Point Park needs to win 5 straight to keep this alive, at least.
I'm just saying, personally, kicking Padua off the team for stealing the ace.
Yeah, I'm kicking Padua off the team as well. He also is bottom frag.
But hey, as long as they win the game, that's what really matters here.
Would I be mad, though? Now he's positive, so, or he's neutral. But anyways.
We do see the Jet Knives come out along with the Empress from Reyna, who seems to be pushing up mid. Zelios finds Creep in the smoke, though.
That was a really unfortunate timing. Community, Ari Cass was able to kill Community. Nice trade. Daystar dies, though.
And SSL gets taken out. They swung the Jet Knives. Ari finds a second, gets revenge for that earlier KJ diff.
And now it's just Reyna, but Reyna's popped ult. Oh, almost was able to see Ari there. Ari going on top of the boxes.
Oh, and they jump out with their knife. But not much they could have done anyways. They were one shot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And Padua has the spike. Padua is giving me the feelings of like what Yeti is. Oh, and here comes the... Oh!
Finds one. The dismiss comes out. Can they do it? 100 health versus Yeti. Both even in health. Reyna does have Empress, though. Yeti has ultimate, which he could pop here. Doesn't seem like he's going to. It gets taken out by Padua.
That's a triple kill for Padua. I would have popped the ult right there. That would have been a smart play.
I think you need to pop ult. That round is too important to give up like that.
Yeah, and now it's a 1-7 situation for Point Park. They are just, this is slowly going away from their grasp. They can't pick up a round. I thought maybe that was the round they'd pick up, but Padua just absolutely stomping them in the ground.
I think that should have been the round they won. I think there were so many ways they could have won that, and they just ended up playing a bit too disconnected, letting Reyna win that 1v3.
That's unfortunate. So, we now see a dominant... Wait a minute. Point Park's pushing up middle.
But yeah, like you were saying, dominant performance from CLEARY so far this game.
Yeah, Exilios has had a very dominant performance so far, but we've seen a little bit of a middle take from Point Park, even though they're on defense.
And Creep finds the pick on Zelios. That was such a disgusting angle. Is he going to re-swing it? He is, but not able to land the shot on Community. Gets taken down to 40 health. Does have the regen shield, fortunately. Oh, but SSL finds Yeti on A site. Clark pushes up, able to take out Padua in exchange.
That's a nice trade.
And and they seem to have the read. Creep in the exact same spot finds a second pick. Breaks the deactivated KJ turret, though, giving away their position.
Oh, wait a minute. Ari Cass might be able to see. Nice trade. Ari Cass was able to kill Community there, and it's Clark versus SSL and Tree. Can Clark get the kill?
What was Creep looking at there, though? Oh, he swings, but he timed it just so unlucky as he goes for the blind. Daystar swings.
Beautiful finish for Daystar. So that's a nice round win for Point Park. Maybe the times are switching. It's a 7-2 situation for Point Park. It'd be nice to win 3 back-to-back right here and bring it to a 7-5 because you still have a chance.
They do still have the KJ and the Phoenix ult, which they haven't used for a while now. I think they've got to use those. Those are some round-winning ults they've just held in their pocket.
And it looks like, I mean, this CLEARY University team is extremely dominant right at the moment. Every player right now is pretty positive. Purdue gets a pick on Muzzle Yeti, and there's nothing that they can do.
As they just dismiss out to safety. That's the strength of playing Reyna. Clark trying to stop them here. Creep does find Zilios, though.
Nice pick on Exilios. Community finds Clark's head and just taps it for 1. And unfortunately, they're going to be able to get A site for free so far. Hold on, it looks like Super Duck's going to be able to plant the spike.
Spike planted.
And oh, wait a minute. Oh,
I already just glanced past them there. Unfortunate.
Daystar looking in tree, knowing that Aricast just died in there. But you have Creep, low health. Speaking of Creep, he just passed away. SSL and Rocket L just trauma dumped him. And oh, wait a minute, and Daystar has been spotted by the Reyna. Daystar needs to get out of there.
Not much he can really do here. All 4 members of CLEARY know exactly where he is and get taken out by SSL.
SSL and Rocket has taken him out, and now it's an 8-2 situation. Could we see a 9-3 curse, though?
The 9-3 curse, according to some people, is real. But
I've had that happen before in comp.
Yeah, we'll see. I think this is still, there's potential here. Point Park does have a pretty strong offensive comp.
Yeah, they have an extremely strong offensive comp. And honestly, defensively wise, this map is it's iffy. So, oh, and here we go. It's going to be a 5-all take. Oh, Almond with the smoke.
They do get caught by the KJ Molly, though, able to stall for a bit as Daystar peeks up. Oh, and Clark with a nice shot, finding Padua.
Clark, that was a nasty head tap. But they're going to be able to get the site here.
They do have Killjoy ultimate for the retake. We'll see if they use it here because they have been holding that ult for such a long time.
They need to use it.
Clark, with Zelios, but Yeti comes up to save him, and Zelios is forced back off the angle, but gets taken out by Creep swinging from Market.
Creep swinging from Market. Daystar also from Market uses the arrow.
And the Astro ult to cut off Boathouse. Clark takes out SSL, but gets traded by Community. Daystar gets the trade, though, and it's going to be 4v1. They find Super Duck, who had to swing through the Astro wall.
Daystar with the double.
That was a really, really well-played round from Point Park.
Absolutely. Really good played round, and now they end it out with the Phoenix ult and the KJ ult. This could be huge. To end it out on an 8-4, it would be nice. However, they got to worry about that Yoru ult, and they also got to worry about the Sova ult, which they've done that combo before.
I think they're going to go for that combo again. This is one of those things that a YouTuber made super popular, and now whenever you see those characters, you've got to expect it.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you see something that's like really popular, you want to do it all the time, and then...
To be fair, it works really well.
It works.
Because you can just have your body block for them. But Yeti, looking to take an aggressive fight, does get spotted by the jump peak, though. So does Clark right behind him, and they elect to just back off, playing it safe.
I would use ult.
Oh, and Creep swings, able to take out SSL, re-swings and finds the double kill. That was a clean play from Creep.
Oh yeah, Creep is warmed up now. You made him mad, so he's gonna take your head off, in a way. I would use Phoenix ult. I would... come on, use the Phoenix
I don't
ult.
think they use it here. I think they wait until they know they're committing to the hit.
And
Because right now they could just back up. They do see the Yoru going into his ult, and he's trying to just lock down Yeti. Yeti able to dodge it though. But he does have to worry about Zelios. But Creep finds a third, taking out Zelios, saving Yeti.
Yeti, beautiful save.
Community getting poked out as he swung. Gets taken out by Clark. Super Duck does get the trade, but it's a 1v4.
No more
Able to win the duel against Daystar though, but 36 health in a 1v3.
Oh, pop the ult.
30
Pop the ult,
seconds left.
Yeti. You know you want to pop the ult.
I
There it
think
is.
both of them should
Nope.
pop the ult. There's no reason not to. It's the last round.
It's last round. Don't save.
Oh, but they're just holding her off. She can't push, but she has to. No time to rotate.
Yeah.
Creeping up from behind.
Oh, and here comes the Yeti ult.
10 seconds.
Just pushing up. He wants the kill. Runs through the molly. Does go down, but does 4 damage.
4 single damage.
I think it was actually KJ doing it to herself there. Oh! And they swing Creep with a 4K to end off the half.
4-piece McNugget for Creep.
Mr. Fantastic would be proud.
Oh my goodness, and look at him. Unfazed.
But a great way to end out the half with 2 back-to-back rounds.
Why is it every time he gets a 4K, he looks like that? I need a new picture.
It's just how he looks always. He's never looked any different.
Give me a new picture. I need a new one.
But they are going to be swapping halves here. We'll see if Point Park can make a comeback here on offense. They ended that in such a strong position compared to how it was going.
Creep is now neutral.
Yeah, Creep with that nice 4K to close out the half.
So, interesting stuff. I do know that they're going to be playing very aggressive here on the pistol round. They usually do.
Padua was spotted, but did they see Zelios? No, and the drone doesn't clear him. It gets broken. Zelios holding wine, but it seems like Daystar does have the read. Oh no, but they elect to move, and Yeti gets punished for it. So does Clark, and they find a double kill all because they didn't clear wine.
That's unfortunate. You got to clear your corners, and if you can't clear your corners, you're going to get punished for it. And it looks like they got punished there.
And it seems like they all just elect to try and run down mid, make something happen. Creep gets caught watching the other way, and
Spike
Community
down
with a
mid.
nice one-tap onto Daystar.
And it's now up to Aricast for an ace on the pistol round again.
Second time, same situation, gets taken out by Zelios.
And that's unfortunate. It is now a 9-4 situation for CLEARY. CLEARY has this in the bag if they can win it out with 4 rounds. However, Point Park is not out for the count.
I think that round just fell apart because they didn't clear the Yoru. They let him stay there, find value.
Yeah, you can't just not clear out your corners, and that's something that the team still has to talk about.
I think the issue is that they spotted Reyna and didn't realize he'd had time to get there, but they still need to be cautious, especially against the Yoru. Oh my god! Someone check his computer. He just got a double kill. One of them through the smoke with a hip fire. And then Padua finds another through the smoke. This is absurd. Oh my god. About to get taken out by Ari, gets saved. Someone should check his computer after that.
That was the most insane hip-fire sniper shot I've ever seen from... What? Okay. So we just witnessed a ridiculous shot from SSL. Holy.
They just went Ultra Instinct for a second. They knew everything.
That's going on Ace Esports top 10. Anyways, alright. Well, good round, I guess. I don't know what to say. That round ended so quick.
But yeah, Point Park on their buy round here. Seems like they're just 5-manning it. Very risky play, but they storm up. Clark gets taken down on the entry, though, by Community. Does get traded out by Yeti, though.
That was a good trade. Muzzle Yeti was able to push in fast enough, and they do have site control, I think.
No, there are 2 members in Boathouse. Yeti swings, sees one. Zelios taken out by Daystar. They don't V-clear, though? Okay, they do. They realize and take out Super Duck. Padua does find Yeti, though. 3v2. Point Park does have guns, but there are guns just all over the floor right now.
And Creep might have seen SSL. No, he has not seen SSL.
The dart does come out. Oh! And that was so well timed off the util. He swings the second the dart hits. When they turn to break it, he swings 2 shots.
And that's why you call him Creep, because he's the creeper. He slithered his way into A main, watched you walk past him, and then shot both of you in the head.
B main.
You know, I have really bad lettering, okay? You know, I think I have a B+, but it's really an A+, and an F is more like a D. I don't know.
Looks like Point Park going for another 5-man hit, though. All of them geared up in A main this time.
As they should. 5-man.
Oh, and he just sprays through the blind, takes out Yeti.
What a pick. Muzzled Yeti just falls to his death. Oh my goodness.
They knew he was there. They needed to use some util. He is really weak, but I don't know what Point Park does here. Daystar takes him out with the shock dart.
Nice.
At least they got the pick. They are down numbers, but it is still a winnable round here.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 players against 4 fully health players.
Yeah, they just need to play careful. Make a play here. Play careful isn't what I meant. Play smart. Make something happen. But it looks like they're re-gearing up, going back A main. Very risky play. Could pay off, though, depending on how they time it.
So the Sova on the other team has used the Sova dart, trying to look if they're going to go in tree main. However, I think they're going to be able to take...
They do get spotted by the dart, it looks like. Oh, they push up. Well, he has the bow out, but Celio's playing hell, able to find a double kill, and Creep gets gunned down by the swing from community.
11-5, CLEARY University. The mental is low, but the spirits are high for Point Park. They need to lock it down, and they need to lock in.
Yeah, this is still close enough that there's potential, but it's getting harder and harder. 5-11, 2 rounds off the win for CLEARY.
Yeah, and 6 rounds deep. There's just like a lot you got to think about. Like you got to go 6 rounds deep, especially considering you're not even on a buy round now, and you're just gonna full throttle it down B main.
Yeah, but they are gonna be running into 3 members. They have the read. They're running into a stacked site. Jet does dash out, but they're all spotted by the dart, and Yeti gets taken out through the smoke. Clark just storms up trying to find something, but just the whiffs are insane. SSL finds his. Ari gets taken out by Superdog. A flawless round for CLEARY.
And now it is 12-5, and it's gotten to the point where now Point Park has to go 7 straight to even tie this up because it's match point. They are on a bye round. However, Point Park needs to lock it in.
No room for error anymore. They have to either do or die.
And they're playing too aggro at the moment.
I think the issue is that they just aren't taking proper time to force people off these angles. They're playing too risky, and it's not paying off.
Yeah. So, and here could be the potential of the last round. We watch as they have 1 lurker over at A. However, they're going to try to force B again.
And we do see Clark in mid, but Padua is watching it. We'll see. I think Padua knows. He does see Clark, does some damage, not able to find the kill, and elects to back off for fear of being taken out. Maybe re-swinging here, though. Yes, and he re-swings, spots Ari, but getting stormed up on. Oh, and gets taken out by Ari, who has an Odin. Downright devious.
I mean, I would be devious if I'm down, like, 11 round, or what is it?
Ari finds a second one.
That's a double kill with the Odin. Oh,
and Creep outlurks the lurker.
Creep is the better creeper. Oh, Muzzle
Yeti finds his. 1v4 for Superduck, who is in hell. He does, not hell heaven. Spots Yeti's gun through the wall, able to take him out.
This is a really nice Astro Wall. I very enjoy this Astro. Oh, Ari cast. Don't you dare go up the staircase with the Odin and spray this man in tree.
I do think it was a bit unnecessary for him to push, but if they win the round, who cares?
Yeah, you're right. And Clark kills him. All right.
Right before Ari gets the look, I think he saved that KJ some embarrassment, because Ari's definitely the type to go for the knife.
Oh yeah, me too. I'd go for the knife in that situation. However, I believe Ari has gotten to the point where we're down 6 rounds. Let me just use the Odin, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Oh my god, Zelios is breaking out the operator.
Uh-oh. Last time we saw an operator with a duelist, it was not good for Point Park. And the guy ended up breaking up like 35 kills.
We'll see. And the op is exactly where Point Park is going to be pushing. Spots Yeti and takes him out immediately. And they follow it up with the Sova ult. Daystar juking the ult, but gets swung by the op. The op isn't able to kill him. Oh my god, SSL finds 2.
SSL.
It is Daystar and Creep in a 2v5 on opposite sides of the map. And Daystar gets spotted and is just getting collapsed on by the entire team. Able to get one, but people are all around him. Not able to find a second, and that is going to be Spike. Creep is coming up from the other site, gets spotted, and able to take out one. We'll see, but all 3 members just playing together, playing smart.
Obscuring vision.
The dart.
Creep gets spotted by the dart and swung, and Padua takes him out for the final kill. That is going to be game 1 in favor of Cleary.
13-6, Cleary just absolutely dominating on, I believe, the map that they chose.
No,
it was,
yes,
it was the map.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the map they chose. Because we picked Icebox. So Icebox's game,
right.
Icebox is game 2, but unfortunately, Cleary takes game 1. It is 1-0 in the series. Hopefully, Point Park can come back and beat Icebox, and then we'll see Haven.
Yeah, but we'll be getting into Icebox in a few minutes for game 2. First, we're going to be going to a break, and we'll see you all in a few minutes.
I need more Red Bull. Welcome back, Point Park fans. Back for round 2 as we jump into Icebox here at Point Park Esports. My name is Nighthawk, and I'm here with the caster, of course.
Lynette Levine, not using my gamer tag.
Why not? What's wrong with your gamer tag? Your gamer tag's cool. I call you by your gamer tag.
Not even my tag anymore. I just use it because it's what you call me.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, we're going to be jumping it up into Icebox. Both teams seem to be ready, and ready to go is what we are special at. Anyways, Icebox. That's a good map. I love Icebox.
Willing to bet we'll see Clark back on that jet pick.
I hope so. I hope so. That was a tough matchup for Point Park, especially considering the Exilios and like the Sova, like Yoru and Sova. Just that comp is just crazy.
Yeah, it worked really well there too. Although they did survive it the second time.
Yeah, they understood it like the second time. They knew what was gonna happen.
One thing I noticed is that Point Park held on to their ultimates for way too long.
Yeah, they need to use their utility. And, like, if you didn't notice, the only reason why CLEARY won is because they knew how to use their utility.
Yeah, and there were a few really good aim duels, but overall, the utility difference is what's making the game.
Mm-hmm.
And as you saw there, in second half, we did not see Yeti or Ari ult once until the very end.
Mm-hmm. Which is unfortunate, especially considering, like, you have Phoenix ult, you might as well use it. Like,
it's on such a short cooldown compared to other ults.
Mm-hmm. And I really think, like, if you have an ultimate, like, I was always told, ultimates work like this. You either get 1 to 2.5, and you just have to use them.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people get stuck on. You see this in a lot of other games too, like League, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. People get so caught up looking for the perfect ultimate that they give up so much potential value from good ultimates.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you need to use it for like a perfect ultimate or a good ultimate. You just need to use the ultimate. You have it for a reason. It's overpowered for your character. You have to use it.
Yeah, for example, you'll see in League a lot of times maybe you don't get first blood and end up dying because you were looking for a double ult on Victor and they end up diving you instead.
Yeah.
Just use the ult. It's better to get some value than none at all.
Yeah, don't be like me with Misfortune, who I see like the entire 5 team on the Dragon and they're all low health because they just battled my team and I just pressed R from across the map. Like, don't do that. And I get an ace because I'm better. So
coming from the most average ADC of all time.
Yeah, the most average ADC. I suck. Don't worry.
But we are going to be getting into Icebox here. I'm excited to see what they do. I really hope we see a Viper pick. She's so strong on this map.
I personally like playing what's his name?
Harbor. Harbor is also a great substitute. Personally, I like Viper more, just because I feel her ult gives so much more value.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both incredibly strong picks.
I like Harbor because you can control the wall.
Ooh, we're gonna be seeing creep on Vice.
Vice and Killjoy?
I mean, Vice works best in a double Sentinel comp, as she doesn't feel like she provides quite as much on her own. So it makes sense. But what I'm interested to see is if they can make it work with only one duelist or initiator.
Hold on, this is interesting because it's gonna be Clark on Clove.
I mean, Clove is a pseudo-duelist pretty much.
Yeah, I guess.
But they don't have any of the mobility that makes someone like Jet work. And we see Yeti back
like,
on their...
Do they really have the entry?
We are seeing a waylay hover. I'm pretty sure that's currently illegal. But I am not 100% confident.
Oh, this is the neon. Okay.
That is what I'm expecting. Would be very surprised if we don't see a single Jet, as he's the premier duelist on this map. Yeah, no Jet picks.
Interesting.
We are also seeing the 2 most selfish duelists in the game from this CLEARY team. ISO and Draina both provide very little to their team unless they're getting kills.
Yeah.
So they there's so much pressure on them to frag out right here.
And then Sova, Killjoy, Viper, that makes sense. And then you have Killjoy and Vice.
I think it could work. Remember, this is also the map that made Deadlock start appearing in the meta. This is a map that has so much room for a cool flex pick like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen so much difference. Like, I don't know, seeing a switch like Creep go from controller to Sentinel 1 is crazy.
I think it could work. I think this is a strong pick. We just have to see. We just have to see if he's comfortable on this Vice pick, because it's something that you don't see much. You don't find a lot of people who really know how to play the agent.
Yeah. So either that or they just picked characters to have fun.
I mean, it can be both. Remember, first time Deadlock was ever played in VCT was because the player won a bet with his teammate to let him play Deadlock.
Did he win?
Yeah, which is why we saw Deadlock in VCT for the first time.
It looks like they're going to be playing aggressive on A site.
Yeah, they're just storming up here. Community about to run into Ari. Gets spotted by the util and gets taken to half health. Doesn't quite go down. Oh, the util coming out from ISO, able to find Ari. And Super Duck finds Daystar. Yeti does find one, able to dismiss out, but very low on health. Gets taken out. Creep takes out SSL. Super Duck finds a pick on Creep. It's so much action just rapidly.
And now it's down to Clark. However, two of the players are very low health.
Able to find Community with a nice headshot there.
Didn't even need to do all that, man.
We'll see if he can do it. Super Duck right above him. Does he know? They're one shot. Oh, and they tap. Super Duck moves. Oh, they spot him. Doesn't quite go down, though. Clark, half health, 1v2, and they played that so well.
Yeah.
They played together perfectly.
That was super unfortunate for Clark. I thought he would have been able to get, like, maybe a leg shot off of Viper. Viper was so low.
Viper just played really well, kept backing up the second before Clark could find an angle.
Yeah, that was very good play from Viper. Down again, the pistol rounds have just been not working for Point Park so far.
Point Park historically has struggled with pistol rounds. It's something they've definitely got to improve on, because even if it is still even afterwards, you give up so much early momentum by losing them.
Yeah, and like the mental's already getting shot down right away, and it's just unfortunate.
Clark creeping up into the mid tube, but doesn't seem like anyone is going to push it quite yet. And they do hear ISO storming up A, all 5 members gearing up for another A hit.
Yeah, the A hit has been there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here comes the Sova drone.
Creep on a sliver of health. Yeti gets taken out.
Ari Cass with a nice kill. Community kills Clark. Wait a minute. Hold on. Daystar might be in trouble. Daystar gets killed by Exilios. Creep kills Community. Exilios kills Creep.
It's just rapid fire. Yet again, Ari with a crazy look finds one, picks up the Phantom. Can she get them? Takes out.
Oh, beautiful triple kill from Ari Cass.
They should have taken a second, reloaded before swinging. I think they could have won it.
Almost was the change maker for Point Park, but they're down 2 at the start of the round, and I mean,
it's the same way it started off last game. We'll see if they can make it happen here, though. They did take away nearly every gun on that bonus round, which is a good thing to do. Not bonus, buy-up.
Yeah.
That's good, but just so unfortunate they couldn't quite get the win.
No, Super Duck's buying another Phantom.
Super Duck was the one who survived last round and had the Phantom.
That's true. Nah, he bought another Phantom.
Looks like all 5 members are going A yet again for a 3rd time in a row. This is something that's been historically a problem with Icebox, is people basically only play A.
Yeah, they don't go B because they don't understand B. Oh.
Well, it's not even that they don't understand it. It's that if you don't have a Sage, it makes the site miserable to play on.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Clark is sitting in the middle. Oh, I think Exilio saw his leg.
I don't know if they saw him, but Clark definitely felt exposed and backed up a little here. But Point Park holding this mid spot as CLEARY rotates.
It looks like they are going to be able to go up into tube. SSL at the Killjoy up in tube finally.
With the Reyna right behind him, and they're just slowly creeping up towards B. But Point Park, if they is going to realize and begin rotating over, as it seems CLEARY took too long, wasn't able to capitalize on the how split up the teams were. And they know, but Creep gets spotted by the dart. Oh my god, and Clark swings, saves his life, although he does go down shortly after. Oh,
Clark with a 4K.
Huge. Clark goes huge.
Clark with the ace.
The Killjoy is behind him, though, and he gets taken out, not able to find the ace, but that was insane.
I swear, every time he plays Icebox, he always gets an ace, or at least almost gets an ace. This kid on Icebox is just crazy.
And SSL runs directly into the Reyna. That was beautiful from him.
Beautiful round from Clark. Cheers to you, mate. Cheers to you.
He baited his teammate, and it worked beautifully.
He's like, Creep, can you like look at them real quick? And oh, okay, you're dead. 3 kill.
He managed to hide from the Silver Dart. They thought they were only running into one, so they all swung him, only to just stand directly in his crosshairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take those 3 kills for myself. Thank you, sir. And then just turned around the corner and got a face full of Killjoy and ends up killing him too.
But that was a good round for Point Park. If they can win this one, it evens the game up. Yeti barely misses the kill and immediately gets ISO ulted.
Yeti wins this. Yeti wins this!
ISO forgot to use his shield before going in.
Uh-oh. So Yeti... Oh, SSL is on top of the box.
Padua does find Ari, but Yeti able to make up for it, and Clark finds community, trades back and forth.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Clark finds Super Duck, but Yeti gets taken out. Padua with a 3K in a 2v1 right now, but Point Park has Spike, and Creep able to secure the round, taking out Padua.
It is 2-2. Creep. That was a beautiful round from Point Park. The trades were very good. Muzzle Yeti completely popped off there, especially during the ISO.
The ISO forgot to use his shield before he ulted.
ISO diff. Oh, unfortunate. So, but yeah, that's a good round for Point Park. It is now 2-2 tied.
And Point Park is going to be going in for the first time all game on a gun advantage. Not all game, all series.
Like I said, this is Point Park's map. This has always been Point Park's map. Icebox has been very good for them.
Both recon darts from both sides bouncing around mid, as it looks like CLEARY is going for an actual mid hit this time. They're storming up to Daystar, somehow still alive. There is no way he should be alive. Oh, gets greedy though and re-swings for the dart.
Yeah, now Exilios is going to be able to get that weapon.
Oh my god, the Clark lurk. Oh my god. He sees all 4.
Spike down B.
Gets taken out, comes back. And he's just mocked. What? Clark! Oh my god. He just did that to her. Clark with the ace. Will he get it? No! His second 4K in a row.
Clark has... That was the best thing I've ever seen. This is Clark's map. This is Clark's map.
Zelios alone in tube. He finds Spike, but Point Park is just around him. The lurk was insane. The timing was perfect. Zelios does spot Ari due to the turret. Swings, barely misses Yeti. Yeti re-swings it though.
Oh, Yeti dies there, and now
2v1.
Zelios has an opportunity to go to A site. This is not looking good for Point Park.
Oh, they have Molly's able to get some damage and stall a few seconds, but the spike is going to get planted. He knows Killjoy is flanking, but does he know how close he is? Yes, he does. Finds the 4th.
Uh-oh.
If he wins this, he aces. He turns it around from Creep's ace. Not Creep, Clark.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Creep taps Spike. Zelios just playing slow, playing careful. Creep isn't sure where he is.
No.
Oh my god.
Exilios with the ace.
I'm going to be honest, Point Park threw the round.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Point Park did throw that round, and
Yeti took a fight he didn't need to take. Creep with one of the best plays I've ever seen, and it all amounted to nothing.
that was Clark.
I keep mixing them up. They both have C names.
Yeah, I mixed them up too. But Clark is 11 to
Yeah,
6. This is Clark's map, dude.
Clark's going insane so far. On the Clove, too. Not a pick we typically see him on.
Right here.
He's built different. Icebox is his map, bro. Like,
And it looks like Cleary is going to be going back towards A after what happened in mid.
they're like, yeah, I ain't trying to do all that.
But just an insane clutch from Zelios, able to take the 4K from the other team and turn it into an ace. Yeti gets spotted by the drone. Do they see Ari, though, is the question. They do find Ari taking out 2.
That's unfortunate. Oh, wait a minute.
Clark creeping up through the smoke, spots 1, not able to get the shot, and gets spotted. Unfortunately, not able to find anything yet.
Oh, what a kill.
With the last bullet, able to find a kill, and it's 2 for 2 here, but leaves Daystar in a 1v3, able to get taken out by Zelios.
And that was a good try, especially considering they were down on util and they were down on guns. But, like, I mean, the fact that they were able to not win that round and Zelios was able to get an ace was just, oh my goodness.
Absolutely tragic. But we do see creeps on A site with their ultimate ready. If CLEARY does go A, they're going to run into a Vise ult.
Yeah.
But looks like they're gearing up for a B hit this time. But Point Park has the lead. They have 3 members hovering B.
Which is a good sign for Point Park. Hold on, here comes the dart.
Dart spots nothing mid, giving Yeti the chance to creep up, slotting himself in. Nope. They have the read. The Viper Wall is up. It's a B hit. Very risky without a Sage or a Deadlock.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
And they also Viper Walled very early. That's going to go down soon. And the Viper Wall is down. The ISO Wall is going to come out here.
Oh,
Grabs Daystar. Oh, Daystar finds some damage. Able to win the 1v1 in the ult. Well, Yeti wins his 1v1 outside. Clark with a nice shot on Super Duck. And it's numbers in favor of Point Park because they found 3 very quick kills.
And the Vice ult comes into effect. They're going to be able to... Oh, no! They were trying to defuse.
And they find 2, but Point Park is going to be able to get the defuse and find the pick on Padua and Community.
Nice.
They win the round and get all the kills.
That's great for Point Park. Clark is at 14-7 as Clove of all people. I thought this would be Jet.
I was fully expecting a Jet pick here, but Clove seems to be working very well. Maybe if we'll see this more in the future if it works well here, which it seems to be working.
The double Senti comp, I'd love to see it. Double Senti comp is fun.
Vise just works so well as a secondary Sentinel.
I swear. All right, and it looks like they're going to try to go... Oh, there's a lurker mid. They have Padu lurking, and Padu gets Clark. That's unfortunate. That's not good for Point Park. Clark has been their battle horse at the moment.
Yeah, but they still are in an okay position. They do both get spotted backside, though. And Creep able to find Zelios. Both teams' top flags are down.
Oh, here we go. Muzzled Yeti is poking SSL and kills Creep. Nice. Muzzled Yeti finds one.
Ari finds one, but the ult is up from this Viper, which makes it very scary to push up. But Yeti barely misses her, but is in a very devious corner. And the Killjoy ult comes out to force them out of the ultimate.
Nice. Oh, Muzzled Yeti almost gets the kill on Community. Community is extremely low.
Point Park needs to speed this up. The KJ ult goes off, doesn't hit any, but they took too long. The Viper ult does come down, though. They have a few seconds to make a play.
Yeah, they need to make a play as soon as possible. Nice.
Ari finds hers, but Daystar isn't able to find his, and it seems like they're going to be out of time here, I think.
Yeah, Super Duck was able to find the final kill. Aricast falls to the Viper.
So unfortunate that Yeti wasn't able to find that. That was such a good lurk, but he just wasn't able to take out the Sova.
That was a great Viper ult.
The Viper ult was honestly in a really awkward position, though. And as we saw, it left a corner open, which almost ended so badly for them.
Yeah.
But it did end up winning them the round.
And now we see it moving on to the ninth round of the defender-attacker situation that Point Park is in. 5-3. Clary leading the way.
Take flight.
At least it's not as bad as the other map.
Yeah, but still a pretty close game. We'll see what happens here.
Yep, Clark looks like he wants to lurk mid again. Creep is going up to a top.
It seems like Cleary is electing to just default here, but they're going for the B hit and get spotted out by Daystar, which does mean members of Point Park are rotating over.
Yeah, but they know. I feel like they have an inkling. Exilios
Is gonna get spotted by the Killjoy turret though, and they know he's there.
Yeah.
And Clove pushing up to match the push. Zelio's backing off. The clock is ticking down here. Looks like they are going to be going up for the hit here, though. Point Park electing to play slow. Oh my god, but the ult comes out and Super Duck gets deleted by the mix of Molly and ultimate from Daystar.
Oh my goodness, and Ari Cass gets 2.
Daystar is alone on site, though, currently. The members are rotating up, but Daystar does not have a gun. The Killjoy ult comes out. Creep with a nice headshot lays Zelios out.
Oh, they need to know that they're behind yellow blocks. This would be insane. Hold on. There might be a flash. Incoming Vice Flash.
Clark with the flank. He might be able to find 2 here. Finds 1. Finds the second.
Ooh, Clarky boy. It's his map. You can't win when Clark is playing Icebox. This is his map.
He's been playing so well this half, and this is such an even game right now.
Like I said, this is Clark's map. Like he is the reason why Point Park is like a year ago, Icebox was like their favorite map, and it got removed.
From the looks of it, it should still be their favorite. This is insane. To be fair, it was their map pick.
Oh, I mean, well, imagine if Cursed is still on the team. This would be insane. They'd be winning.
I mean, they still could win this. This is still such a close game. Clark, 16 kills already. Padua making up for their lackluster performance last game by second fragging by 1 kill right now. Doing Reyna's job as Reyna should.
But I mean, come on. Clark has a 2-point KD right now.
Yeah, insane. Clark does push up mid. This is a risky spot to be in. Daystar not swinging this time. He's learned from his past mistakes. Maybe he goes for the dart again. Clark finds a nice kill on SSL, yet he gets taken out by the lurk from Zelios, and Daystar gets one-tapped. Creep finds Zelios, though, in mid, playing off the turret. Clark seems to be backing up here. They do know there's a Viper on A side, I think? No, they don't know.
It looks like Super Duck is just chilling on A site.
Creep is here, though, and he does have Clark right behind him, but Creep gets sprayed to 5 health.
Creep is super low.
Clark is here, though, and has revive.
Yeah, I'd honestly just bolt in. I'd go in and just cook.
I think they're waiting for Ari to rotate over, I think. Clark swings, spots 1, spots 2. Able to distract long enough for Creep to creep up and get a pick. Community half health here gets taken out by Clark. Oh, Clark with the smokes out. Oh, a nice flick from Padua onto Creep, but 2v1 gets taken out by Clark. 3k for Clark.
3-piece, and that's Stephen Curry.
And that's gonna tie it up here, 5-5 in this first half.
This is Clark's map. You can't beat Clark on Icebox. It's impossible.
But yeah, just going insane so far. Even game, 2 rounds left in the half. Point Park has 3 ultimates available.
Yeah, I hate to say this. He has 19 kills, and it's almost end of half. He has the potential of hitting 40.
He has the potential to try and go for Creep's record.
Bro, I swear to God, if we talk about records this whole game, I'm gonna be upset.
Watch him take the record.
I'd be so upset.
We do see Creep on the A site here with Vice already, but seems like all 4 members except Zelios are on B. Zelios trying to just lurk up yet again, but Point Park, they know it's coming this time, I think.
Yeah, they know about the lurk of Exilios.
Oh no! Creep gets caught out by Zelios. They knew he was there, but they left too early. They had the read.
That's unfortunate.
They had the read, but were scared to commit to it.
Yeah.
And it looks like the entirety of CLEARY is going to rotate off of that now that they have some pressure over on A.
Yeah, A site is completely clear.
And Clark just gets caught in mid. Does come back, but this is very risky as he just has to run. I don't think he's going to get there in time.
Maybe not. I don't know.
A couple seconds left to find a kill, and they play it well. They just let him re-die.
That's unfortunate. It looks like they're going to be able to play this very well, especially considering... But here comes Ari Cass. Ari Cass finds Viper. Muzzle Yeti gets Excelius. Hold on, it's now a 3v2 situation. Oh, Muzzle Yeti with the Reyna.
But the other Reyna is behind him. He has to hurry up or he's going to get shot in the back. He swings. Oh, doesn't fully clear the corner.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I thought he was going to do something with that Reyna ult.
Just unfortunate not to get value. Ari is on the flank, but they know where she is in a 1v3. Oh my god. The second time where they glance over but then look away before they realize you've got to fully clear corners. You can't go halfway on clearing a corner. That happens.
Yeah, and now it's a 5-6 situation. CLEARY is now ahead of the Stampede. However, can we end it out on a 6-6 situation? Clark is 1 kill away from 20 this half. And I mean, if he gets 20 without a death, I mean, he's already looking at a 2.0 KD this entire game.
Yeah, just an insane performance. Look that CLEARY is going to be going B. Exact same setup as last round. But Point Park better actually commit to watching the lurk.
All set.
Vice pushes up, gets spotted by the Sova drone, and is now in a very bad situation.
Ooh, what a flash!
Able to find one, and the Vice wall comes out to stall Community long enough to let Creep escape. Really good use of Vice utility.
Yeah, they have ults. Vice has the ult. Excelios kills Muzzled Yeti. Hold on,
They hear Ari. Ari is hit by the decay, not decay, vulnerable.
Oh, wow. Excelios finds 2 and kills Ari Cass.
In the quick rotate from CLEARY, just storming up. Clark does find Zelios, able to shut him down.
That's the good stuff that we need. Clark gets a nice kill.
Point Park does have Vice ult on the board. They need to use that here.
Yeah, Vice ult right here would be perfect.
Especially since Community is going to be playing in the back with Sova ultimate.
Here it is. Vice ult.
The Vice ult comes out. The question is, do they have time to force out the Sova ult? Because that is so much stall potential.
And here we go.
Oh, do they see SSL who's right above them? No, and Clark gets taken out. The Sova ult comes out too. I don't think Point Park is able to win this round. Creep gets spotted by Super Duck and taken out.
Yeah, no. 7-5 situation. However, that was a good round. That was better than last game.
And it's still a very close game. Just 2 rounds at the end slipped through their fingers.
Yeah, and Clark hits 20.
Yeah, he's been playing incredibly. Just in a position where he might be able to carry this game.
Yeah, Clark hits 20, and now he's on the potential of hitting at least 30.
If he keeps up this pace, we'll see 40.
Don't forget about fit. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, we are going to be swapping sides here.
Let's see if the mixture of attack for Point Park is a little bit better.
They do have a strong post plant here with the double Sentinel comp and the Sova, but for that they have to get the plant down.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna force A or looks like a default.
Yeah, they are spread out. 3 members on B, 1 mid, 1 A. Creeping up. Zelio sitting right behind the box, gets spotted by Creep though.
And he's dead. Daystar.
First blood in the half, takes out Zilios. That is a very important player down.
Yeah, they needed that player down, and maybe they'll actually win a pistol round for the first time this series.
Looks like they are backing up. They predict the CLEARY rotates. Trying to force another site. Clark spots one, takes out Reyna in mid. Nice pick. Good way to capitalize. Community gets spotted. Not able to get a pick there.
And I think...
Oh! They spot each other, but Clark, low on ammo, trying to take a duel anyways. Okay, and he likes to just back up, play it safe.
I would back up and play it safe there, too. They have
the whole map at their disposal right now, basically. But time is clicking down. Clark gets taken out by SSL, though. But the Vice is lurking up. SSL's one shot here.
30 seconds.
Trying to get the kill. Daystar cannot.
Daystar taken out by community for a Sova diff. And Muzzled Yeti is forced back. Creep does find SSL. Both members are in the same spot. Creep with a nice shot on Super Duck. Now pushing up, the Vice Flash comes out. And it is a duel. They need this kill. They're out of time. Nope. Wait, Vayner.
Oh, Ari Cass comes out of nowhere and says, pot shot. Bink.
Able to catch him from behind. And Yeti did get the plant down.
Just how Ari likes it.
But good pistol round from Point Park.
Yeah, and the first time Point Park wins their first pistol round this series.
Yeah, first time in a while, honestly, but we'll see. We see Clark buying up a Vandal. He wants to snowball this half.
Oh, yeah, no, he wants to go crazy.
I think he can do it. I have faith.
And it looks like they might be trying to force the A here, but there's 5 on A.
Daystar creeping up with the rest of his team behind him, but they don't know they're running into a 5-stack. They need that Sova Dart now, or else they're just gonna run into the stack.
Yeah, I'd shoot it now. Shoot it now. Shoot it now. Why are you...
Oh my god, they're just inching up into 5 players. This is so needlessly risky. They do spot the Viper, able to get a pick. Oh, Padua does find Yeti though, and everybody just dashing in, and it's chaos. Clark finds 2 though, Creep finds 2.
Creep with a 3K! Nice round for Point Park. They end up just... 5-stack on A, it don't matter. Just shoot them dead.
Yeah, they played that very well. I'm pretty sure they only lost 1 or 2 players there too.
And again, with the creep picture that just needs to be changed. Can you change the picture to something different?
It's the only picture they have.
No, they have multiple pictures.
No, they don't. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
They like that picture.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, it looks like Point Park gearing up for a B hit here. 4 members on B with the Killjoy lurking, holding the flank. The Sova Dart comes in, Creep following right behind it. Oh, they like to back off, grab the... They have Vice Ult on round 3.
Oh, now Exilios knows that was a bad time to do that, because then you've given the entire team your whereabouts.
I don't think that's an issue. Zelios does find Yeti, though.
Ew.
Unfortunate pick given up. Zelios, the barrier comes out. Ari holding mid with the Outlaw. Zelios finds a second with a nice kill onto Clark.
Dang.
He's creeping up. Is he able to find Creep? Yes, he is. Zelios with a 3K. Gets taken out by Daystar, but it is going to be Daystar. 1v3. Can he make a miracle happen?
At least they got 2 guns out of the way. And it's Daystar, the rookie.
This is Point Park's bonus. They can afford to lose it, but I'd still love to see Daystar go huge here.
I'd love to see Daystar go huge here, too. Oh, does he hear the Sova?
I think he knows.
30 seconds left.
Barely misses Sova, but Vayner's right there, able to find him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Just unfortunate, yeah.
7 to 8. Cleary still has the lead.
But it is pretty much dead even. Point Park now on the buy round. Full guns for both teams, I believe.
No.
No.
Two of them died, so 2 of them don't have guns.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Buying snipers.
I mean, they have guns. It's just not the best.
We'll see what Point Park can do here. They need to win this round to tie it back up.
If they win this round, this would be huge. Why are they saving? Okay, there we go.
Looks like they're gearing up for an A hit, which is probably smart considering those snipers they have. Ari sitting in the same spot to watch flank. Clark jumping up on the boxes. Seems like they might be going for a fast hit here or playing contact. Not sure. The Sova drone comes out. Yep. Vice Ult comes out. Catches a few of them, and this should be a free sight.
Yeah, this should be a free sight. No.
Oh, but Community with the insane lurk, able to find Clark. SSL takes out Creep, but gets traded by Yeti. Point Park does take sight. Doesn't get the plant down just yet, though. Zelios pushes up, able to stop the plant. And it just picks out. Oh, Ari with a nice shot onto Community's feet. But 1v3 with an Outlaw.
I see your toes. Alright, Cass.
About to swing the Reyna, not able to get the kill, gets taken out by Padua. The lead is now back to 2 rounds in favor of CLEARY.
That's not good for Point Park. They need to continue this roll.
Yeah, off to just a rough start in this half.
Clark needs to pick it back up.
Yeah, just unfortunate, but
23 kills and
Still-
20 kills for Exilios.
this is still a winnable game. Clark is still match MVP right now.
Use what I use what I do. I just go into the site and I spray with Spectre, and then I win.
Standing ahead.
Easy as that.
And that's why you're bronze.
Yep.
Looks like they're gearing up to go mid here. They do spot the camera and not camera, turret, and smoke it off as they slowly push up. Clark back in tube, but he's gonna be running into Super Duck here in a minute.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know if they know Super Duck's there.
I mean, they do now.
Yeah, there's
Super Duck does use the molly, but there is a gun there. They have to be scared of a Vandal right there. Creeping up, trying to find a pick. I think he has the read. No, he doesn't.
dang.
Zelios finds his. Community finds his. Ari gets a pick. Ari gets 2.
Using my Spectre geniusness.
Oh, but they didn't hear the zip line. Unfortunate. Clark in a 1v3 with only a sheriff.
That
Oh my god. I thought he was about to get knifed.
Yeah, Exilios was behind it. That round hurt my head.
That one is just unfortunate. Point Park struggling as the lead continues to grow.
Yeah, and as their lead continues to grow, it's further and further away from their grasps, and they have to put in the rest of the effort. They gotta build up, and we're going to a Point Park timeout.
I think this is a good timeout. They need to change something up here.
And every time they go to a timeout, they tend to get at least 2 to 3 rounds. So
Yeah.
this is smart.
It's still close enough that it is definitely winnable, but they just can't let this lead grow anymore. Or else it's going to be a few rounds off match point, and then there's no room for error.
Yeah, I honestly think that they need to get the picks that they need, and they need to stop pushing up solo. Like, they need to start pushing as a team, because every time they push up solo, they end up getting themselves killed, and then it just goes down to like a 4v5, 3v5, 3v4.
They're playing not as a group, not as a unit, and it's causing them to lose numbers.
Yeah, and you cannot lose numbers as a team. That's really bad, especially considering like this is a team game.
Yeah, especially against a coordinated team that knows how to play for their life, to play off numbers. That's the big thing. In a normal game, you can lose numbers and do okay because the other team isn't going to be super coordinated. But in this, when there's constant callouts, constant organization, you need numbers or you need a miracle.
Yes. So here we go. It looks like they're going to be playing default, and it's going to be a very aggressive push through mid.
They storm up. Clark does find Zelios. Daystar shot in the back, but able to back up. Clark very weak, but does have the overheal. SSL takes out Creep. Oh, SSL gets a double, but Clark comes back. But Daystar, who I think he was relying on, gets taken out. Clark in a tight spot. They know where he is, and he has only a few seconds to get a kill. Not able to find one. A 3k for Padua, and it is Ari in a 1v4. It's just like we talked about.
Yeah.
Numbers being given up.
Yeah, they don't have the numbers, and just the players are just falling fast.
And Ari is spotted, which means they're likely just going to get swarmed here. Yeah.
Yes.
And they get swung by 2 at the same time. That's that coordination we were talking about.
And we're at my favorite place, 7-Eleven. So
They need to win this round. If they lose this, it goes to match point. And when you're down on match point, it becomes so hard to win because any mistake is just game over.
yeah, 24 kills for Clark, still match MVP.
But just unfortunate that 20 of his 24 kills win the first half.
Yeah, and he's only gotten 4 since the second.
Yeah, off to an insane start, but seems to have cooled down a bit too much.
Yeah, you need to bring that heat energy back up, Clark, because it's getting about that time. You know what I mean?
Oh, Padua with an insane angle, able to find the pick on Creep. getting on this box as Reyna is actually really difficult, so I respect it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Point Park just backing off. But they need to find a pick here, something to get pressure, something to get value.
They need to notice that 2 of them are flanking, 1 is mid.
Looks like they are going to be walking into the flank. They do get spotted, but Zelio's able to find 1 before getting traded out. Super Duck goes huge though, takes out 2, and it is just Yeti again. It keeps going down to 1v2.
Oh, here comes the ult.
1v3, 1v4. Yeti pops all. He's trying to not let it go to match point.
Here we go. Let's see what This is how heroes are born. Oh.
He gets spotted though, which means the entire team is likely going to be rotating over to just jump him.
30 seconds left.
Oh, an SSL with a nasty headshot from far distance. We're at match point.
Yeah.
12-7.
This is what we were talking about. No room for error. They need 5 rounds in a row to stay in this.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, it's doable. We've seen Point Park. The Point Park way is in effect.
it's doable, but it's so difficult.
And we always like to put ourselves in this situation where we always end up having to come back from big deficits.
We'll see if they can do it, but just the gap has just widened so much. They went into this half so close. It's still a possibility, but it's just such a dire situation for Point Park right now.
Yeah.
This is their make or break moment, and Padua gets a insane pick. Gets traded by Clark. Fortunately, though, 4v4.
Nice pick for Clark. That gets rid of a situation. Here comes the attacker Killjoy.
But Creep gets taken out by SSL. And the Sova ult comes out from Cleary to break the Killjoy ultimate.
Nice. Clark gets a nice kill on Super Duck. So now it's a 3v3 situation. Clark is up top. Gets, ooh, nice little jump there. Parkour.
Did he get spotted by the Sova drone is the question. He's waiting to break it, maybe trying to get a pick, but forced to just break it. Ari finds 1 before getting traded out.
Nice. Clark with 3.
Clark gets his 3rd. They know where ISO is. It is just Zelios in a 2v1.
This is a good opportunity to keep the mental up. Here comes Zelios, the best player on the...
Spots Clark. Gets taken out. 4K for Clark.
4-piece McNugget for Clark.
And that's the Clark from the first half we were talking about.
Yes.
I think it's doable. That was a round they desperately needed. But can they keep that up? They have to do that every round.
Oh, yeah. They got it. They got to just, like, dial it in.
I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to overtime. But just at the same time, any mistake is just game over.
29 kills for Clark, 18 deaths, 23 kills for Exilios, and 22 kills from Padu. It looks like in the favor of Clearly.
Yeah, it seems like Point Park is just asking Clark to carry them. Creep swings, not able to find the kill on Zelios.
That's not the best thing that you should be doing there.
I think they need to just stop taking aim duels with Zelios. He's deadly. He's a sniper.
That boy is a headshot demon. He is no body shot bandit. He is a headshot hillbilly.
But Clark creeping up, but Padua is holding the window. We'll see if Clark decides to do it. He does, and gets immediately one-tapped.
Nah, it's unfortunate. It's like...
This might be game. All 3 members of Point Park playing together, but...
Wait a minute.
Ari able to find Padua thanks to Yeti coming in to pick up the kill. ISO does yoink. Yeti, though... Oh! Or not Yeti. Daystar went in and gets deleted. Zelios, like we've said, is a demon.
Last player
Ari Cat.
Super Duck finds Yeti. Ari on an insane off angle, but in a 1v4, there's not much they can do.
And that's going to be game, folks. Clearly, University is going to get the 2-0 series lead.
That's going to be it for us at Point Park. They won that game. It was so close, though. Such a tragic loss.
Such a tragic loss for Point Park. And unfortunately, that's going to be all for us, folks, as you witnessed Icebox with a nice win for Clearly, and then a nice win on a, what was the Ascent for Clearly. Clearly University is going to move up to 3-3, being neutral, and Point Park is going to be going down from 2-4.
There were a lot of, like, breakout moments for Clark in that second half, but it wasn't quite enough enough to just solo carry the game like it seems like they were expecting him to do.
Yeah, Clark, you got to do something. You need help from your other players, and unfortunately, you have Creep and Ari to rely on for those help, because those are the other players that can do something, but unfortunately, it seemed like they were just off their game tonight.
And it also seems like they weren't properly playing around the other team, because Zilios kept playing the same angle, and we kept swinging him.
Yeah, we kept seeing Creep getting killed from the same angle over and over and over again. Unfortunately, the playoff hopes aren't gone. They need to understand that Gustavus still has to lose out for them to actually make it to playoffs.
If Gustavus loses and Point Park wins next week.
Yeah. So Point Park just needs a win, and Gustavus needs to lose. Gustavus has a couple games this week, so we'll see what happens there. But
we are going to have the games next week, should be at the same time, along with Rocket League on Monday and League on Tuesday.
Rocket League with a doubleheader. But no Rocket League Gold on Monday. Rocket League Gold, I believe, is actually on Friday.
And Rocket League Gold has already made the playoffs, right?
Yes, they've already made the playoffs. Unfortunately, because of the little change up, it's either Monday or Thursday that they're going to have the game. Monday, Thursday, or Friday, one of the games. And then, of course, Friday,